welcome back. Really, that was like 5 seconds for me, but whatever. So I went to this class at Cedar Ridge. If you haven't seen the video before this one, you really shouldn't watch this one, because you'll be like, what's she talking about? She went to some class at Cedar Ridge. You missed it. Go back and watch the other one. It's 10 minutes of nonsense, and I sing a song. It's so entertaining. Anyway, so I went to this class at Cedar Ridge on unplanned pregnancy, and I was blasted. And was like a little, actually I'm a big box. I'm not a little bitty box, I'm a big box. I was like a refrigerator box sitting on the back row, you know. And then that girl took that razor knife and cut the duct tape, because we rednecks and we use duct tape, and I had like 52 layers of duct tape up on my box. Shoot, she cut it open. I looked in, I was like, dang, what happened in there? So the first one that jabbed me was actually, I don't want to go there yet, or do I? I don't know. One thing I always had issues with, I'm going there. Sorry, don't nobody take this personally. This is Wendy trying to figure out Wendy. Look, there was a disclaimer I felt the need to add. Seriously, this is about me figuring me out and making me happy. And part of that is figuring out where the blame goes, if there's any blame, or just getting answers so we can be like, okay, here's what happened. Let's work through that now, instead of it all being hidden in a box. So don't take it personally, seriously. And I've worked through that. I understand that now, and I'm dealing with that myself, and it's nothing nobody else is gonna, I don't expect y'all to do nothing. Family, I don't expect y'all to do nothing. It's me. So one of the things I always had issues with was my sister was the favorite. Always. She got everything she wanted, and I was in on that, on the big items, swimming pools and scooters and stuff like that. It's my family, it's all about the purchase. No affection, no verbal affection, no verbal love, no touch, no feel, nothing. We got stuff, and we had crazy amounts of stuff. We had one of the first VCRs, the big Beta, and we would go to Circuit City and get the Beta VHS. Is it Beta VHS? Whatever, the Beta tapes to rent, and we've seen every kind of movie you could possibly think of. We had the first microwaves, and my daddy had the first cell phones. That was the big brick in the back pocket. Bicycles galore, swing set, trampoline, swimming pools, scooters, go-karts, vacations, $100 here and there. Every vacation we got $100 cash. Always sports, whatever we wanted to do, we got. What was different with her, Erica, is they took care of her. They bought her clothes, like name brand crazy clothes, where I was at Walmart spending my paycheck for me to have clothes. And I was one of those that got screwed over with the August birthday of, sorry, you don't get new school clothes, you get birthday clothes that's gonna work for new school clothes. I always got shafted. And then a few months later, it was Christmas, and I got my winter clothes then. That winter is usually almost over by Christmas in Tennessee, so then I got like a month of new clothes, and then I went back to my new birthday school clothes for the rest of the year, and those had to last me unless I got to go to camp. And then I got a few pair of knickerbockers, whatever you call them, capri pants, to get me through the summer. And then I had to wear funky old clothes the first day of school until my birthday rolled around, usually a week later, and then I got my new clothes. Erica wasn't like that. She always got new stuff, new clothes. She wouldn't shop at Walmart. I still don't know if she shops at Walmart, but that's okay because her parents did that to her, and we love Erica. But it was just always, I was the bad kid when I really wasn't. I was the one that was sneaky when I really wasn't. I was content with sitting in my room being left alone because that's the way it had always been. And I was fine with that. But I did see the favoritism. My daddy will still say to this day, Erica is white as the driven snow. He don't know Erica like I do. So, in that unplanned pregnancy class, they covered abortion. Disclaimer, not airing somebody's laundry. My mama tells everything and she's verbal, and frankly, it affected my life, and I'm going to talk about it because it's going to help me to get better and to be happy with where I am. It helped me understand why Erica was the favorite. My mother got pregnant with me at 15. She was pregnant before me and aborted that baby. I don't know if the boyfriend paid, if my great-grandfather paid, if Pawpaw paid. I don't know who paid, but she aborted that one. Why she chose to have me, I do not know. I don't have a clue. Maybe it was because my daddy loved her and wanted to get married. I don't know. But if you ask her what her biggest regret is, that would be it, of marrying my daddy. But then she swings back and forth and wants my daddy, but then she wished she'd have never married him. And she's trying to find loopholes in her religious beliefs of divorce and remarriage evil and stuff like that, of she was too young, her parents made her get married, and she should be able to get out of that spiritually now with the Lord because they forced her. And then she ended up renewing her vows, which, hello, that kind of takes that back. But it wasn't okay then because she had just got out of the mental hospital and she wasn't stable. Whatever. That's her biggest regret. Makes me feel great. Wonderful. So, not too long after she had me at 16, she got pregnant again and aborted that baby. Why did she have me? No clue. I reckon God wanted me to be born. Which, see, you can't even say that because God wanted those other babies to be born. Those are my either half or full-blooded siblings. It's not discussed. I mean, she's told me, like, yeah, I did that. But there's no communication about it. And I've also heard conflicting stories of that was my daddy's baby, the second one. Which I've also heard her say it wasn't. Which, whose was it? Did they know? I don't know. So, in my mother telling me that she's had 2 abortions, and me slowly through the years hearing that again and again, and slowly getting more information of one time it was daddy's and one time it wasn't daddy's, who knows what to believe. She said he wouldn't let her have another baby. Through arguments through the years, he would say, tell him what you did, Vicky. And I don't know if it was her affairs or if it was the aborting of the baby that could have been his. But that unplanned pregnancy class made me realize those were kids he could have raised. And for her to rob that of him, and him probably wondering if they were his, made it more difficult for him to trust her again to have another baby. So they waited 7 years before she begged him into having Erica finally. And then he gets Erica. She's like the baby he should have had that she took from him.